Today, we're going to one of the most famous and most iconic spots in Hong Kong, the Victoria Peak. If it's your first time here, this is definitely a must visit. This place gives you one of the best views of Hong Kong skyline, the harbor, and the city lights. We started our trip by taking a taxi from Central Ferry Terminal going to the Tram station. Super easy, super convenient, and less stressful, especially if you're traveling with friends, family, or carrying a bags. Take note, it is very expensive, but less the hassle. Tip number 1, if you want to save time and energy, book your Tram tickets through Klook. Your lane can get really long, especially on weekends, holidays, and peak season. With online booking, you can usually skip the long queue and go straight up to the entrance. Midday is usually the most crowded, and it can also be very hot and humid. If you want both day and night, come in the afternoon and stay until after sunset. Before lining up, prepare your tickets, QR code, or booking confirmation on your phone to avoid holding up the line and to make everything smoother. And honestly, this is not just a ride. It's already part of the attraction. The tram is super steep and the angle feels crazy, especially if it's your first time. As we're going up, look at how the buildings start to tilt and shrink. Parang gumagalaw yung mundo sa labas. You can see the roads below, the city slowly turning into a miniature version of itself. Try to sit on the right side of the tram when going up for a better views. But honestly, even if you don't get the perfect spot, the experience is still amazing. Hold your phone or camera properly. The tram can be a bit shaky, and because it's very steep, it's better to use both hands or a strap so you don't accidentally drop your device. If you get dizzy easily, try to focus on one point or look straight ahead instead of looking down all the time. The angle can be feel intense, especially during the first few minutes. For photos and videos inside the tram, don't use flash, it reflects on the glass and ruins the view. Just use the natural light and enjoy the moment. If you're riding with kids or seniors, make sure they're holding a handrails properly, especially when the tram starts moving and stopping. Safety first, always. Now about the timing of your ride, if you want a clear daytime view, come in the morning or early afternoon. But if you want that romantic, city lights, cinematic vibe, ride in the late afternoon or at night. Sunset time is perfect if the weather is good because you can see the city change from day to night. As you can see, akala mo nasa itaas ka na pero habang umaakyat ka, may mas mataas pa pala. What? This ride really makes you appreciate how tall and layered this city is. Now we're here at the Tram station. But wait, we're not done yet. You still need to go up using the escalator to reach the main peak area and viewing decks. Now we're finally at the Victoria Peak. And wow, look at that view. The skyline, the harbor, the buildings, the lights, and everything looks unreal. This is really one of those views that make you stop and just stare for a while. We walk around and explore different viewing spots. Don't stay just one area. Some places are less crowded and give you better angles for photos and videos. If you want clean and crowd-free shots, be patient. Wait for people to move or walk a little farther from the main viewing deck. Sometimes the best spots are just a few steps away from the crowd. Bring a small jacket or shawl, especially if you're staying until evening. It can get windy and cooler at the top, even if it's warm down in the city. If you're hungry, there are restaurants and cafes around, but expect higher prices because, well, you're at the tourist spot. You can also just grab a drink and enjoy the view. After spending some time enjoying the view, taking photos, and just soaking everything in, it's time to head back down. The line going down can also get long, especially at night. If you want to avoid the rush, try to leave a bit earlier or wait until the crowd dies down. Overall, the Tram and Victoria Peak experience is 100% worth it. It's not just about the destination, the ride itself, the views, and the whole experience makes it unforgettable. So if you're planning a Hong Kong trip, make sure this is one on your list. Book your tickets early, plan your timing, bring your camera, and most importantly, enjoy every moment of the ride and the view. After our amazing experience at the Tram and Victoria Peak, it was finally time to head back down to the city. Sobrang sulit ng view, pero syempre, next stop, food. Right after the Tram, we went straight to the Ichiran because honestly, after all that walking and sightseeing, gutom na kami. If you know Ichiran, you already know the hype. Famous ramen, rich broth, and super comforting, especially after a long day of exploring. Try to avoid peak meal hours if you can, because the line can get really long. If you're lucky and you come at the right time, mas mabilis kayong makaupo and mas ma-enjoy nyo yung food. Finally, the ramen did not disappoint. The broth was rich, the noodles were perfectly cooked, and every bite just felt like a reward after a long, tiring, but super fun day. Hindi ko naubos yung noodles dyan. After eating, we decided to stroll around and just enjoy the city vibe. Sometimes the best way to experience a place is just to walk around without rushing. Look at the buildings, the streets, the people, and feel the energy of the city. Tip: if you're shopping for pasalubong, this is a good time to start. Look for snacks, souvenirs, and small gifts that are easy to pack and easy to bring home. Before going back, double check your transport options and your route. Especially if it's already late, it's always better to plan your way back so you don't get lost when you're tired. But at the hotel, all we could think about was how full and happy this day was. From the Tram to amazing city views to comforting ramen to pasalubong shoppings. This is one of those days that really makes you appreciate the traveling, pagod pero masaya, tired but super fulfilled. And that's it for today's adventure. Time to rest, recharge, and get ready for another day of exploring Hong Kong. Bye!